All right, welcome back, my dear students. In this lecture here, we're going to be updating our edit user page, all right? Since we already modified our password encryption, we have to also modify that page. So I'm going to log in and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. If I can log in, that would be nice. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So let's go to users, view all users, and we have this user right here. All right, we also have the files right here. I'm going to show you what I mean. If you remember, when we are logging in, let me show you the login right here. We have this new hashing going on here. I mean, we have the password verified when we are logging in, but we are also hashing the passwords in the registration. So if I go to registration, let me see if I can find it right here. Remember that we're using password hash, all right? So we also need to edit that on the edit user page. So right here, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be deleting a lot of stuff here because we don't need it anymore. All right, so we don't need this here. We don't need this. All right, and that's fine. We need this. That's okay. And we don't need this either. All right. All right. So, and we don't need this. All right. So if it's not empty, all right. So if the password is not empty, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do this here. Let's query for query password right here. So I'm gonna do this query. I'm gonna say select. We're gonna select all from users where, and I believe is user ID equals the user ID that we got up here, right here. All right. All right, perfect. And then we're gonna say get user. All right. So we get the user and we send it in with MySQLi, of course, fetch. Actually, no, MySQLi query. It's the function. We use a connection and we use the query. All right, perfect. And we confirm it. We confirm get a user. Let's confirm this real quick and make sure that everything is okay. All right, get user query is fine. All right. So what do we want to bring from the user? Well, we want to bring in the user password. So we could say row, and as a matter of fact, we just have to check our database, and I'm gonna do that right now. Let's go to PHP My Admin and check that column there and see if, let me just right here show you. Let's go to that database and the user, and the column is user password. All right, so we can, instead of actually selecting all of everything, let's select just the password. All right, so let's do this, select user password, and that's it. All right, and that's just gonna select one from there, so that way we get one result, and we just say MySQLi fetch array. All right, and we just use this. Perfect. All right, That's it. So we get one row back, and now all we got to do is say this: db user password. All right, row user password. Perfect. All right, so this is the first part. On the second lecture of this one here, we're gonna complete this, but I hope you see where this is going. All right, so basically what we're doing is if it's not empty, right, this field, the user password, then we're gonna do this query. We're gonna select user password from users where user ID equals user ID right here. Actually, hold on, let me make sure it's the same ID, because right now it doesn't look the same, right? There we go. And then we send the query in with MySQLite query. We confirm it, and then we get the row here. We don't need to do a loop. We get that DB user password, so that way we can compare it with the other password. All right. So in the next lecture, we're going to do that. Thank you so much, and I see you then. Take care.